So worksheet 4, number 21. Cosine 4th x minus sine 4th x equals cosine of 2x. And it even tells us to work on the left-hand side to get it to equal the right-hand side. Cosine 4th minus sine 4th, I could factor as cosine squared plus sine squared and cosine squared minus sine squared. So how to factor, it's like factoring a difference of squareds, but with the difference of fourths. And if I make it that far, that's the key step, because it's, I think, easy from there. Again, you've got to get to there. But from there, cosine squared plus sine squared is 1. And cosine squared minus sine squared, that's equal to cosine of 2x. So it's a short proof, but that first step is obviously pretty important to be able to factor that. What else would you like to see? Let's look at number 16. Again, the 2t and the t is the key that something's not, I can't really do anything with this yet. Cosine of 2t is, oh, again, I have options, so kind of like the one we just did. Cosine of 2t is cosine squared minus sine squared, 1 minus 2 sine squared, or 2 cosine squared minus 1. Which of those do you think would be the best choice for number 16? The first one, the second one, or the third one? Why the second one? I agree. Right, I have something with sine in it, so I'd probably like to stick with sine stuff. So let's replace it with 1 minus 2 sine squared of t. Then maybe this will factor. So let's move it. Is that going to factor? I don't know. Let's move it over so it's positive. So 2 sine squared t plus sine t minus 1 equals 0. That is going to factor. Couldn't tell when it wasn't in its right form, but now that will factor. 2 sine t and sine t, 1 and 1. So I've got the 2 sine squared taken care of, I've got the 1 taken care of. Now I need the inside and outside to make sine of t. So I think I want this one to be positive and that one to be negative. So I've got it factored. Set each factor equal to 0. So sine of t equals 1/2. Sine of t equals -1. And now I've got two simple, relatively simple, unit circle problems. So sine is 1/2 at the over 6's. So pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6. And sine is -1 at the bottom, so 3 pi over 2. So those are good questions, those equations, because that puts together a whole lot of stuff that we've done this year. Trig identities, the double angle formula, factoring, and then unit circle knowledge. So lots of stuff going on in those.